And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Ncaa to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air. It's Ncaa. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Deafening noise. Here's Ncaa. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the Bruins will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Under fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing. Underwood. It's complete to the right. Across. Snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And they did tack on the extra point. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Ncaa. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position.
Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Fielded in the end zone. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The run inside. It's Woods. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So here comes the Michigan offense. Here's Underwood to throw. Rifles it down the middle. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Ncaa on the play action. On target. Hard. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set. First down. Underwood. Throwing right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And here comes the offense on second down. To throw, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure. Soft spot in the middle. Bounced off his feet.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Maybe a crease. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated, and this coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They've kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence.
Fakes to grab. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on second.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun on 3rd down, Ncaa. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Absolutely center cut. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Underwood. It's caught. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. They'll send the back in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Underwood on the play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Pressure coming. On target over the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The snap sets up to throw. Looking for the score! And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Go!
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. No good. Guys, I know the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19, that's a pretty good lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the ground, it's Woods. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Iamaleava. Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Saying in the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Makes the grab.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening. He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Taking it the other way. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Give to the back. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got rid of it just in time. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's Ncaa to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield is Ncaa. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Offense lining up quickly. Fourth down, Ncaa. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, the guys on the sideline are really talking about what's at stake right now. We know these two top 15 teams have an opportunity to get to the college football playoff late in the season, but right now is their opportunity to make some noise. Everybody's amped up, a lot of excitement and momentum. We'll see if they're able to finish out this game strong. I'll keep you posted on how they're doing down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. On the ride. He's going to keep it. Might have a chance. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Ncaa. Here's a heat. He sacked this defense all over him. And the Bruins are in the hurry up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's second and a mile. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is a tough spot for this offense, man. They've got to create some explosive plays, and the defense knows it. They're backing up. They're playing really, really conservative. Man, you're down 2 scores. You got to find some plays over the middle of the field, wherever. You just got to chew up some grass.
He's loose. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Throwing, Ncaa. And the defense gets home and makes a play in the 37-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Ncaa from the gun on third down. A strike downfield. Snags it, and there's running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Back to pass, it's Ncaa. Fires to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip, for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance